The Johnson House Program with Fibber, McGee, and Molly. Johnson self-publishing logo, presented by McGee and Molly, written by Don Quinn with the music of Philly Girls Orchestra, featuring the soloist Martha Tilton. The show opens with love.
Don't let it worry you. If you do, because you've got lots of company. No one denies that work is man's greatest need and almost his best friend. But that doesn't mean unnecessary work. Take your floors, for example. You could go on scrubbing your linoleum floors all your life. And what would it get you? Well, an aching back and red hands for yourself and ruined linoleum in the market. So you wisely protect your floors with Johnson self-polishing glow coat, saving yourself unnecessary work, keeping your linoleum always bright and shiny, making it last longer. And with the hours of time you save with glow coat, you can do important things that perhaps you've had to neglect. Reading, playing with your children, seeing your friends. Johnson's Glow Coat saves work because it is self-polishing, needs no rubbing or buffing. Look for the familiar red and yellow Glow Coat package at your dealers.
The McGees attended a piano concert last night, and since then, our hero has been in an artistic daze. The idea of learning piano has opened new and even more wistful vistas to him. And here, on the way to the music store, to arrange for piano lessons, we find Fibber, McGee, and Molly.
I'll bet I'll be pretty popular at parties when I get so I can really slap a Steinway around.
Now, you thought you'd be pretty popular at picnics when you took out the mandolin, too.
Well,
But who was it that was always sent back home for more potato salad?
piano's different. It's got class.
Do you realize what it's going to cost you to take piano lessons?
It ain't gonna cost anything. What I save on barbers will pay for lessons.
How so?
Did you ever see a musician with a haircut? Come on, here's the music store.
Yes, sir. Something in musical instruments, sir? We are having a special today on sweet potatoes, $1.95, 2 1/4 with gravy.
Does this store arrange for piano lessons, Bud?
Only with the sale of a new piano, sir.
Well, we could use a new one. What you got in the way of pianos, Bud?
Stools, but we could move them to one side if you didn't mind standing up and play.
We're not buying any new piano. We haven't paid for the one we got already.
Okay, look, Bud, how about a book on piano playing for beginners?
Certainly, sir. Here's one right here entitled Cantatas for the Kiddies, or How to Make a Leather Set of Strauss.
Oh, but McGee, that's for children. You don't
I
worry.
ain't proud. I gotta start at the very beginning, you know? I don't expect to be on a par with Fritz Kreisler overnight.
Chrysler is a violinist, sir.
Does he play the piano?
No, sir.
Oh, then I am on a par with Kreisler. That's encouraging.
You're also on par with Gene Autry's horse. He can't play the piano either.
Here is your book, sir. $2.
Okay, Bud, here you are.
Thank you. And I sincerely hope, sir, that you get along nicely with your music. I myself am by way of being a composer, you know.
Oh, how interesting. What have you composed?
I wrote an impressionistic little thing for string ensembles. It was a descriptive piece about a man waiting outside the maternity ward.
Kind of a cute idea, Bub. What'd you call it?
Hubby Lobby. Well, good luck with lessons, sir.
You know, Molly, I got a feeling this marks a turning point in my life.
You've had so many turning points, you'll soon be known as whirling, McGee.
Well, hello there, daughter. Oh, Johnny, what you doing?
McGee just decided to take piano lessons, old Mr. Timer.
Is that so? I come from a musical family myself, kids. Papa was a surgeon, and just to relax, he used to play tunes on the saw.
I bet his patients love that.
We never knew. Trees don't talk.
Oh, he's a tree surgeon.
Yep, he spent 4 years as an intern in the lumber yard.
I had a cousin, a tree surgeon, specialized in optical work on bird's eye maple.
That's pretty good, Johnny. But that ain't the way I heard it. The way I heard it, well, you play any other instrument, Johnny?
Used to. When I was doing Molly here, I used to play the mandolin on canoe rides, but she made me give it up.
What for, daughter?
Because I got tired of doing all the paddling.
That's pretty good too, daughter. That ain't the way you read, Johnny.
I did one, and I can pick it up again pretty fast. Why, when I was a kid, I studied for a long time under the famous Professor Ware. Long Underwear McGee.
Oh, dear.
Hey, that's pretty good, Johnny.
Long Underwear McGee. Mighty muck-a-muck of the metronome making mugs of the mediocre musical mutts muddling through a mess of monotonous melody. Millions marvel at the minor melodies made into magnificent masterpieces by the miraculous movements of my magical bits. The maestro has been modulated from march militaire to minuet in G. And that's the story of Long Underwear McGee.
Oh, heavenly days, McGee. Can't you give that tired old piano a rest? I've had 3 phone calls from the neighbors complaining about the noise.
Can't stop now, Molly. I'm just getting the hang of it.
Getting the hang of it. It'll be years before you can even play chopsticks without getting a nasty note from the Chinese ambassador.
Oh, I don't know. It's not pretty fast. Only thing that bothers me is these pedals underneath. I don't know which is the brake and which is the clutch.
Oh, McGee, Mrs. Uppington is at the door.
She would be. Well, give the old warhorse some hay and slap her in the stall.
After all, she's the one who gave us the ticket to the concert. Come on in, Abigail.
How do you do, Lydia? And how do you do, Mr. McGee? Well, I didn't know you were a pianist, Mr. McGee.
Didn't you? Honest, nobody? Shucks.
And I hear you love piano music. Tell me, do you know Schubert's Unfinished Symphony?
No, I don't, Robbie. I started to add that to my repertoire once, and then I thought, shucks. I thought, why learn that till it's finished? Then I can play the whole thing. drummer when he was doing pretty good. I tossed 4 bits on the stage, and all I got was a dirty look.
Well, I hope you get along nicely with your practicing, Mr. McGee. May I try your piano?
Sure, go ahead, Uppy. Though it ain't in very good shape, we've used it so little, some of the keys have turned black.
Heavenly days, McGee. She can give you the last chord with knots in it.
Pretty good, Uppy. What was the name of that number?
That was a little folk song I picked up in Brittany, Mr. McGee. It is called Fortement Mon Pierre, which I the jour.
Meaning what?
Eat me, Daddy, 8 to the bar. Well, so glad you enjoyed the concert. Goodbye.
And you were going to show her how to play the piano.
You wait, I'll show you. Wait till my teacher gets here.
You're a teacher?
Yep, I looked up the piano player, and the teacher, and the classified director. She ought to be here any minute. Hey, Molly, what's an octave?
An octave is 8 notes.
It is.
Yes. Remember that dirty octave we got from the piano company last month?
Hey, Molly, I was just passing by when I heard you dusting off the piano, so I thought I'd drop in and suggest a little Johnson's wax.
Oh, I wasn't dusting the piano, Mr. Wilcox.
That was me, Harlow. I was practicing my piano lesson.
You? Taking piano lessons?
Laugh if you wanna, but I started this, and I'm going through it.
No, you let me know if you get stuck on any technicalities.
Why, Mr. Wilcox, aren't you a musician?
Yeah, in a way. I'm an expert in domestic harmony. For instance, I keep harping on the fact that housework is much less trouble if you take sharp measures in your flat. So bar, dust, and dirt with Johnson's wax. Johnson's wax gives you a matter of chorus. They keep you a better scale of living. So go over to your nearest dealers and see the man at the counter point to Johnson's wax as the major product of its kind. Do it today.
Heavenly days. Do you know what you deserve for a sales talk like that?
Sure, but it won't hurt because I've got a pillow stuffed in my pants. See?
Oh, you saw it coming, eh?
Yep, I call this my palm cushion. Well, see you later, folks.
See, oh man, as the barber said to the guy when he was getting out of the chair, what'll he think of? Dance! Ain't this a bad Polly? Here we've had the piano all this time, and I never knew now that I was a musician.
That's nothing. My grandfather was 80 years old before he discovered that he was an octogenarian.
1, 2, 3, 5. Oh, I got the 8 beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah,
Oh, now what's the matter?
my thumbs, they're too short. Maybe if I put thimbles on them, they'll be.
Oh, I hope that isn't another name
are you wishing to learn, please? Classic, jitterbuggy, conservative, or
I want to be a finished pianist as soon as possible.
That's funny. That's exactly what I want you to do.
You ain't got the right attitude about this. Here I am, about to bring art and culture into our grand lives, and what do?
Oh, I just stand around here like little Audrey and laugh and laugh and laugh.
Okay. But I say I'm going to learn piano, and I'm going through with it. Now look, sis, what's your name?
my married name is being High Watcher.
And what's your first name, dear?
Helen.
I see. And I'm going to learn piano in spite of it. Now come on, sis, teach.
Certainly. First is sitting on the piano stool, relaxed.
Don't go to sleep, Jerry. Just relax.
Then it is placing the fingers on the keys like this. My, such interesting hands you've got.
What do you mean, sis?
Well, I am also being a fortune teller, Mr. McGee. From the lines on the hands, I am telling you are a past, present, and future. For instance, from these lines here, I am seeing that you are mutually very domesticated.
She's wonderful, McGee. That's where you cut yourself with a piano there.
Go on, sis. What else can I have to say?
He's looking like bad news. There is something about a financial difficulty in the near future.
There is, eh? Shucks. That won't be any hay, incidentally. How much do you charge for piano lesson?
$20 for a half hour.
Oh, heavenly days. Why, that's...
Oh, no, you don't, sis. That's too much. I won't pay it. Sorry you had to visit for nothing, but the deal's off.
Shall I call you a taxi cab?
Thanks, no. My Peppy is waiting outside. I told him I would be right out.
What? You? How did you know?
I told my own future before I left home.
Johnson Wax presents our featured soloist, Martha Tilden.
Money's
what did he do?
He kicked me, so I taught myself. Just like I'm gonna teach myself the piano.
Now look here, McGee, what's the idea of your treating the whole neighborhood with your rum-diddy-bum, rum-diddy-bum?
I ain't going rum-diddy-bum, rum-diddy-bum. All I was doing is...
Stop it, for goodness sake. Oh, eternal do-re-mi has me frantic.
You mean this?
Oh, for goodness sakes, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Well, I'm a music lover.
You? A music lover? That's a laugh, Gildersleeve. Why, you wouldn't know the old oaken bucket if somebody stuck your head in it. I think they are.
Is that so?
Yes, that's so.
You're a hard man, McGee, and by George, this time you've gone too far.
Well, he knows the way back.
You trifled with me once too often, McGee. If I had a tape measure, I'd beat you within an inch of your life.
Yeah, well, don't get gay with me, you bastard, or I'll let you have it. And between you and me, you could use a little
what?
a little it.
Does tape?
Now, boys, let's not quarrel. McGee's piano lesson studies won't last long, Mr. Gildersleeve. It's just a passing fancy with him.
It's never no such thing. I've started learning piano, and I'm going through with it.
Look, little chum, let's get together on this.
Okay, Gildy, let's get together. You sit next to me, and we'll both go.
No, stop it. What I meant was, can we make a deal? How about selling me the piano? I'll pay you any praise that isn't downright fantastic.
Oh, we can't sell it, Mr. Gildersleeve. It isn't ours.
Who says that?
Wistful Vista Piano Company. Still owe a few back payments on it.
Back payments, eh? Very interesting. Matter of fact, the president of the piano company is a very good friend of mine. Ha, 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 ha! Yes, indeed. Well, if you'll excuse me, I've got to go see a man about a dog.
So long, Gildy.
Goodbye, Fido. Ha, ha, ha!
Fido, what do you mean by that?
Search me, dearie. But look, now that you've begun to use this piano, hadn't you better finish paying for it?
Oh, they ain't gonna make trouble after all these years. But maybe I better call them up and straighten them out. Give me the quote.
Here.
Thanks. Hello, operator. Give me Wistful Vista. Oh, is that you, Mark? Give me Wistful Vista 9999. Will you, Mark? Thanks. Hello, is this 9999? Hey, what number is it? Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, Mark, what's the matter with you? I called 9999, and you give me 6666. Hey, oh, I see. Well, never mind. Thanks anyway.
Well, how's she happen to give you 6666 instead of 9999, McGee?
She says they got her so busy, she's standing on her head. Well, I better get up on my practicing. Well, as Fibber McGee says when he heard somebody knocking at the door. Who's that?
Search me, come on in.
We're from the Wistful Vista Piano Company. We come for that piano.
It's repossessed, buddy.
Oh, now wait a minute, fellas. You can't do this to me. A friend of mine is a good friend of the president of the piano company. He was going to speak to him about them back payments.
Well, we did.
Oh, dear.
Gildersleeve. Why, that dirty... Now look, fellas. I'm studying how to play this thing, see? You don't want me to grow up in ignorance of the finer things in life, do you? You don't want to stunt my character by denying me the cultural advantages of...
Get that into the box. Ollie, that's it. This is out of here.
Hey, it won't go through that door. How can we get it in here?
We've had that door weather stripped since we bought the piano boys. We can't get it out without damaging the door.
And if you make one mark on that door, I'll sue the piano company for plenty, Steve.
You got us, Johnny.
Oh, no way, Percy. That's a big window over there. We can get it out that way. Open it up.
Well, there goes your musical career, dearie. Right out the window.
Oh, yeah? They can't do this to me. Drop that piano, you big palookas. Ouch! I didn't say it on my foot.
Easy now, Charlie. Then we'll go through the window, okay?
I got it, Percy.
Oh, no, you don't. If you take that piano out of here, you'll have to take me with it.
Okay.
It's a deal.
McGee, let go of the piano. You can't get out that way. Stop. Oh, McGee. McGee, are you hurt, darling?
No, I guess not. Give me a hand back through the window, will you? Oh, Dad Rabbit.
Oh, McGee, I'm so proud of you.
You mean for putting up a fight for that piano?
No, for your musical persistence.
What do you mean?
Well, you said you were going to go through with it, and you did.
Probably no floor in your entire home gets harder wear than your kitchen floor. It gets heavy traffic, wet, muddy feet tracked across it regularly. And it gets more than a share of things spilled on it. In fact, your kitchen floor could easily be your problem floor if it weren't for Johnson Self-Polishing Glow Coat. This easy-to-use floor polish has simply eliminated the problem altogether. First, because Glow Coat protects the linoleum against scratches and dirt penetration. Second, because Glow Coat makes the linoleum floor beautiful, makes it gleam and sparkle, keeps its colors like new. Third, because Glow Coat actually makes the linoleum last much longer. And fourth, because it saves you so much hard work. Johnson's Glow Coat needs no rubbing or buffing. Simply apply and let dry. And in 20 minutes, your floor gleams under its protective polish. Put Glow Coat on your next shopping list.
I told you, Molly, it makes more than a guy like Gildersleeve to get the best of a McGee.
I'll say it does, dearie.
Yes, sir.
Pardon me, sir. Sir, you'll have to leave now.
Why?
The Wistful Vista Piano Company warehouse always closes at 6.
Oh, okay, bud. Good night.
Good night, all.
This is Harlow Wilcox speaking for the makers of Johnson's Wax and Johnson's Self-Polishing Glow Coat. Invited you to be with us again next Tuesday night. Good night.
Fibber Learns to Play the Piano was written by Don Quinn and stars the real-life husband and wife team of Jim and Mary and Jordan. If you own an automobile, you'll be glad to know about Car New, Johnson's sensational new auto polish. Whether your car is old or new, you can improve its appearance, increase its trade-in value, add to your pleasure of driving, simply by giving it a Car New beauty treatment. All of this at a low cost and with very little work, because Car New both cleans and wax polishes at the same time, in half the time it used to take. Write this down on your memo pad tonight. I want to wax polish my car with Johnson's Car News, spelled C KRNU. Good night. This is the National Broadcasting Company.